Good morning, I'm Kevin. Thanks for hopping on my little hike today. Man, it's gonna be a great hike too. We are here on the outskirts of Studio City today in the greater LA basin. Basin, which used to be what they call the sink, and now it's called the sink. There's a lot of names that kind of went along the wayside over time. You don't hear skillet that much anymore. Now you call it a pan, unless you're at one of those pretentious chain restaurants. Honey, can I get you another lumberjack skillet with the hash browns on the side? Well, at least the hike is still called the hike, and man, do we have a challenging hike today. So strap on that neck brace, slip into those orthotics, and why don't we go take a hike? My shoulder jockey today is a charming and brilliant actor. We have all seen him come into his own over the years. Maybe you've seen him in some of those Scream movies with the jump scares. I'm not a fan of those, but maybe we'll see some on the hike today. Maybe you've even seen him in the Hunger Games, another small part he said, where he called himself a woo guy, which could be kind of a jump scare right there. And maybe you have seen him on one of my favorite shows of all time, The Boys, on Prime Video. I can't even begin to describe how gross this series is. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still sweet and charming, but I'm telling you, forewarning, if you don't have nerves of steel, or if you have a weak stomach, watch it anyway, that's how good it is. But you know what, it doesn't matter where you've seen him. What matters is you're gonna be seeing him very shortly when we join the hike with Woo Guy, Jack Quaid. So Jack Quaid.
Yes, sir. Hi.
What a great name that is.
Yeah.
It's like such a strong, manly, it's like something a name that they would have as a detective, like in the film noir movies.
I would love that. I don't know if I could pull that off like as a guy, but I love that you immediately thought noir detective when you saw my name.
Yeah. What did you do before you got into acting?
I don't know. I've always been really interested in it, obviously. Yeah. I don't know, I was just kind of like a child.
Right. Then you ever do stand-up?
I did. I had a brief period. So I did a lot of sketch comedy in college, but then I tried stand-up. What you guys do is, I think, one of the hardest things.
Oh, man.
Anyone can do. It is so difficult.
That's the old Batman cave.
That's where you drive out of.
You probably get this a lot, because I get it all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a lot taller than I thought.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're in the tall man club, you and me. It's a thing. I think everyone assumes actors are smaller than they appear. A lot of them are. Yeah.
Tom Cruise is like 4'2".
Do you find yourself just in day-to-day life? Do you find yourself like do you hunch a lot to like meet eye contact?
That's a trigger point from there, because I have the worst posture.
Oh, me too.
I see myself. Hey, remember Hollywood Gold's gym? That's a long time ago. It was a long time ago. Good to see you, man.
Oh my God.
Well, I used to work out.
That's the most flattering. To be recognized from a gym?
I used to work out there when I was like 30.
Okay. I've never been recognized from a gym in my life. Hey, aren't you that really strong guy? Never been a thing. Kevin, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
But you have terrible posture like I do. Yeah, like I slouch as kind of a politeness thing. Like, it's like hey, I'm right here with you. Well, I'm not above you. This feels like a bad omen. I'm sorry. This feels terrifying.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
This feels like something out of Lord of the Rings. Like, don't go up there. This is cool. It's very cool.
Jack, how are you with road rage?
Like it? I used to have it like really bad. Now I still have it, but it's all very like I used to like I flipped people off in the past. I still do it though, but I just keep it like below the door. So it's like, it's something that I realize that I need to get out of me and it should not be put on anybody else. So I hide it below the door so I know, and I've gotten that rage out.
Well, successful road rage is when you run them down in your car.
That's successful road. I've had my early 20s were filled with unsuccessful road rage.
Oh man.
Really just me in my car being like, come on! It's a lot of that.
Now, how do you react to road rage? You jump in and get involved? Like, oh yeah, you want to chase me down?
Like,
okay, how about this?
Oh, like when someone, I don't know, what do I do? Yeah. I think I just kind of let them go on their way. I don't want to escalate it. Also, my girlfriend also has road rage, so I kind of love it though, because we kind of, we confirm their thoughts that yes, that guy in the BMW is an asshole.
My son and I discovered The Boys.
Uh-huh.
It was on for a while before we started watching it, and then we started watching it. Let me catch my breath first. I want to give you the proper praise.
Okay.
Without huffing and puffing.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate that.
But just know that's coming.
Okay, cool.
It's not going to be.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's not going to be. Oh my God. What is wrong with these people? Don't you know there's enough violence in the world as it is?
Hey, we get that a lot. Hey, that's fine too. That's a normal reaction to what we do.
As soon as you catch your breath, we'll pick up.
Okay. Okay, great.
I have never seen a show with that much gruesome
Oh yeah.
visual
Yeah.
antics.
Yeah.
This show, anytime now I see anything that's partially gory, it doesn't faze me at all.
No.
Because I've seen The Boys.
Yeah.
You play Huey
I do.
in The Boys. Really, and just even the way it started, the opening scene.
Yeah, did we tell you who we are right away?
It tells you
Right away.
right away, right out of the gate. You're standing there holding your girlfriend's hands, and all of a sudden, her body is going. You're still holding her hands. Blood everywhere.
That was like my third day of shooting.
Was it?
Yeah, that was only like day 3. And I love that scene because I remember back when I booked the show, but the show hadn't come out yet, I would try to like explain what it was to my friends, and it was kind of a hard elevator pitch for me back then. It was like, okay, yeah, it's about superheroes, but they're bad, they're not good, but people think they're good, and I'm not a superhero. Like, it was just a lot. But if I just told them that scene, if I just explained that scene, they were like, got it.
Come on.
I understand the tone. The Flash can run through people if he's not careful. Great. Like, that's the deal.
Every imaginable way someone could get killed by soup
Oh, yeah.
or by any of those two.
Oh, yeah.
It has been done. I think, that's what I think. I think they can't do it any other way. And then all of a sudden, this guy's getting whipped down the middle. But
it's depraved.
Yeah.
What I also love that, like, that scene in the beginning really makes you, like, I know people who have just completely like fallen off the show from that moment on because they're like, too gory for me, not gonna do it.
I know.
And then there's some people that are like, yes, give me more. And I kind of love that you know immediately if you're gonna be a fan or not.
The whole show is actually a satire.
Oh yeah, it's very satirical. I remember when I first read the script, I didn't know it was based off a comic initially. But I just thought someone wrote a really great script about like what America is and then put superheroes into it. And that's Eric Kripke, our showrunner, and all of our writers are so brilliant at what they do.
And Butcher.
Oh, dude.
Never heard the C word so much.
Oh my God, now they're
He's making it okay to say it.
He's normalizing the C word, but I am saying the C word on this podcast. Why?
I mean, and then Queen Maeve.
Yeah.
The Deep,
dude.
My God. There's two things that stand out in my head.
Yeah.
The most gross.
Yeah.
The most gruesome. One, this is kind of funny, the speedboat going into the side of the whale.
Oh, I mean, come on. Greatest thing I've ever been a part of in my life.
Oh my God. And then the other one, this out of all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say?
I'm gonna say Timothy the Octopus.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
You get that a lot?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's one of our, first of all, I think Chase Crawford is a genius. Yeah. And I think what he's done with that part is, it's just like, oh, okay, there was this just incredible comedic genius. He's been with us since Gossip Girl, everybody. And he's just like so good at doing what he does. But that Timothy scene, like the moment where Chase goes, he's praying, it's so messed up. I think that it's sad as well as being messed up.
I watch so many of these Marvel spin-offs.
Yeah.
I get confused with the characters because I'm binge watching.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, like, is it Gen V I'm watching? Is it Daredevil? The Penguin?
Right.
Is it The Boys? And I start confusing the characters.
Really?
You know, I think, is Huey on the Great British Bake Off? Which one was he on?
He might as well be on the Great British Bake Off.
How are you with anxiety?
Oh, terrible with it.
Really?
Riddled with it. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Were you nervous about coming on this hike?
Yes.
You were?
Coursing through my veins right now, Kevin.
I was nervous too.
Yeah?
Only because I'm such a big fan.
Oh my God. I'm a huge fan.
Not so much of you, but the boys.
Yeah, okay, great. That makes sense. I get it. But anxiety is anxiety, wherever it comes from. No,
How does it manifest itself?
Oh God, how does it manifest itself? It's in my body. It feels very tense.
get panicky?
I get panicky, yeah. I
get panicky.
overthink and I obsess. Like if there's like a very specific detail of
Yeah.
something, I'm like, well, how? And then eventually it leads to, like, I'll pick one thing, like one thing you said, let's say,
Right.
and like, oh, what does that mean? Does that mean that everybody thinks this? Does that mean that? And then eventually it leads to my own death somehow.
Yes.
Like I extrapolate and I catastrophize and I just
I think that's more of a
Neuroses.
get anxiety.
Yeah.
I think it's all like one package deal to me. It's all one big to do. But it's a thing that I've learned to. It's funny. I've had people be like, "You're really calm. You're really calm, and you're really."
You're a good actor.
You know, but I'm like, no, inside I'm just constantly worried all the time. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll swap cameras.
around as much as you
Okay, you got it.
okay.
Cool. There we go. There's a beat cam.
Hold it up a little higher.
Okay, like that?
Like this.
Slightly more flattering angle. Perfect. Have you ever had the guest also filming stuff?
Sometimes I give them a hold.
I'm not special.
Whoop.
I'm not special. I can't believe I almost ate shit by saying I'm not special.
Did you play sports in high school?
Not
you
in
just
high
a
school
theater
though.
nerd?
No, I was a theater nerd. I did play basketball very briefly in like elementary school. Made one basket the entire season.
People kept telling you got to play. You're tall, man.
Right, that was the thing, and I'm like, no, but I'm also uncoordinated.
Yeah.
So.
Trust me, better.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's very shaky.
I think you go like that.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Great.
Did you date a lot in high school? You were probably shy, right?
Did I date? No, I had
Oh,
like
really?
a high school girlfriend. Yeah.
You were a hustler.
I wouldn't say a hustler, but I had like a person during that time. That's a very, very odd time to be a person and like be in any kind of romantic scenario.
Yeah.
What are you doing the rest of the day?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I have, oh God, I gotta do a DVD commentary for a cartoon I do.
Oh, you do a voiceover?
Which ones do you do?
It's, I do a few. I do, one's called Star Trek Lower Decks. It's like a Star Trek cartoon.
Yeah.
And another is a Superman cartoon, and I'm the voice
cool.
of Superman, if you
No
can
way,
believe it.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's very weird.
Do you like all those Marvel movies?
I do, yeah.
I like the Avengers.
How about DC?
DC I love as well. I don't know, I grew up as such a nerd, and I would read a lot of comics growing up. I still do. And I don't know, I remember thinking, you know, going back to the boys, I remember thinking like, oh, it'd be so cool to be in like a Marvel movie or something.
Yeah. Why
But,
not?
like never in my wildest dreams did I realize I would be in a kind of its own, like something that's kind of its own universe.
Yeah.
And be on the ground floor of that. I'm so grateful for that.
So cool. I bet you're a Lego guy.
I'm not really.
could-
I
you could
tried
be.
to
You
be.
could be.
And then I could be. There's still time.
I'm not talking about the block Legos
I know. I mean, you know, the Star Wars
and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, of course.
What video games did you play growing up?
Now you have me pegged. Yeah. PlayStation 1, Crash Bandicoot. That was my guy.
Yeah.
So you know, the Nintendo, Mario, all that stuff.
I'm a fanboy on you right now.
Okay.
Fan man, I guess it would be.
Oh,
Fan man.
thank you, fan man.
Fan, me or you?
I don't know. Both of us of each other, seemingly.
Yeah.
I'm a very big fan of yours, sir. Thank you for having me on.
Tell me about your movie that's coming out. I think in January.
Yeah, Companion, yeah. So it's this thriller. It's one of those things that I don't want to say anything about because
Yeah.
it has a lot of twists and
'Cause you're
turns to it.
embarrassed, I know.
I'm really embarrassed about it, and I'm here to promote it. No, it's by the same people who did, there's this movie that came out a few years ago called Barbarian.
Yeah.
Such a good horror movie, same team behind this. And it's one of my favorite things I've ever done. I finally got to see
Really?
it recently. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
great.
very, very excited for people to see it.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, if you were already gonna go see it, do not watch any trailers. I don't want anybody
Right.
getting spoiled on anything.
Yeah, because those trailers almost tell the whole story.
Or not even that, like, I always find that, like, I remember the first time I tried to watch a movie without seeing the trailer first, like, I ignored all the trailers for a Star Wars movie, and I was so happy I did, because I would always watch a trailer and be like, oh, is it over? No, they haven't gotten to the desert planet yet, and I saw that in the trailer.
Yeah. Are you like a big jump scare fan?
In
I
movies?
don't love jump scares.
That's what Scream was all about.
Oh yeah, I mean I mean, when you're embracing it, I love that. But
They scare you though when you watch it?
jump scares get me all the time. I think we all hate them, but there is something there's kind of a roller coaster ride aspect to it. I think if they're cheap, they're easy to hate, but if they're done well and there's some intelligence behind them, I kind of love it. But I usually like the horror movies that are like, it's all about dread and getting you kind of like Rosemary's Baby. You're just like,
that was great.
oh dear God, what's happening? But there's no jump scares.
My scariest movie ever was Free Solo.
That
have a fear of heights.
so scary.
I saw you on Kimmel, and you told them you had a small part in Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
And you called yourself a bongo man?
Yeah, bongist.
A bongist.
I mostly play the bongos in Oppenheimer, which is something I never thought I'd say, but that's a thing.
You do impressions, don't you?
Occasionally, I have a few, and I almost always do the ghost of Dr. John. My favorite thing was I did that character the first time, and my girlfriend's Australian, so I kind of have Australian lingo put into me, and instead of saying, how's everybody doing, I just went, how's everybody going?
I am so excited about season 5, final season.
Yeah.
The Boys.
Yes.
Have you shot it already?
No, I'm going to leave in a couple days. I leave essentially for that.
God.
Yeah,
That's going to be exciting.
it's going to be nuts.
You have any idea what's going to happen?
Yeah, I've read 3 scripts now. It's fucking insane. This is.
Can you tell me some more ways to kill someone?
I don't want to. It's funny, like when it comes to like just how else can we make a person explode? I feel like that's a spoiler at a certain point.
Yeah.
No, this is. I mean, it's a final Boys season. And
When's
that's
it-
what I love about it.
When's it going to premiere?
I don't know. I actually have no idea.
Yeah.
That'll be good. And I'm betting on who's going to die
Yeah.
and how they're going to die.
I won't confirm or deny, but who do you have bets on?
Well, I think Butcher will finally die. Yeah?
I'm not confirming or denying. I'm just gonna meet you with silence every time.
I think they're all going to die except for you, man. Oh, Homelander is going to have a crazy death. He's going to be so dead. He's going to be so torn up in a helicopter blade or something. He is going. He is out.
Why helicopter blade?
Let's hope he doesn't get reelected.
Too late? Too late.
Thank you, Jack Quaid. That was fun. And not one scare, not one jump scare, and not one woo on the whole trip. Okay, you're gonna have to catch the 5th and final season of The Boys on Prime Video. Also catch his new upcoming movie, Companion. That's coming up early 2025. Hey, thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed my hike, please subscribe, hit notifications, insert, tap, swipe, whatever it takes. Catch you on the next Switchback. Happy trails.